everybody? It's the HuntleLive.com. It's H-Town's All the Way Up podcast. And look who we got. Anthony Trevino and Michael Gutierrez from the South Texas homies. And of course, we got that Barbie chick and yours truly, DJ X-Ray. Welcome, everybody. What's going on, guys? How are you?
What's going on, man? Doing good, man. We're alive and well and blessed. And, what more can we ask for?
I know that's right. So Michael already told us. He said he lives out in the country, so he's going to be in and out for the night.
Yeah, y'all got to bear with me, man. So pleasure to meet you guys. Patricia, DJ X-Ray, thank you so much. Aquí en el rancho ando escondido.
So, Anthony, I'll give you the floor, my brother. I'll let you introduce Michael and yourself and, give everybody a little rundown of what's been going on with the homies. You guys got a lot going on these days.
Yeah, man. My name is Anthony Trevino. I am the accordion player, and I try to do segunda voz for the South Texas homies. And I'm here with my compadre, Michael Gutierrez, which to some of you, he's a very familiar face, and maybe there's some people out there that don't know him, but he's a great vocalist. We're very lucky to have him joining the team. We got a lot of great things going on. We're doing a pre-production now for a new album, for new singles and stuff. So Mike, why don't you tell them a little bit about you, man?
Well,
and don't you can't be a lead singer and be shy, bro. That's the whole thing.
No. Eso es lo menos.
Es sin pisto.
Y sin pisto. Man, let me tell you, first and foremost, thank you, Patricia and DJ X-Ray, for allowing us to get on your platform and introducing us and getting things going, moving forward. 2024 has been a blessed year.
Yes.
Yes, and like Anthony mentioned, we go way back. Somos compadres de vida, de música, hermanos. And I'm just very fortunate to take on this endeavor of mine, not only with the guys, pero que conozco de muchos años para atrás, ¿verdad? Pero to have my family along on this journey, porque it's been a long time, man. And I'm very excited and very blessed for the opportunity and looking forward to what's to come with the South Texas homies. Tenemos muchos años atrás de música, experiencias, trials and tribulations, pero lo bonito es que todavía estamos vivos, we're alive, and we can continue on what we want to do. And then that's what I can solely ask for, is just to the experience is just to be able to come back and enjoy the moment, ¿verdad? Pero I'm here, and that's what matters, man. I'm very grateful. So thank you very much.
Oh.
Yeah, man, for sure. And when he says we go way back, me and him, we were in Hometown together. He was a vocalist for Hometown for how long were you with him, Mike?
Casi 12 años. This is about almost about a year and a half.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that
más o menos.
Yeah. Even prior to that, he was doing drums. Of course, a lot of people know him from Los Tremendo Cinco.
Okay.
So if you recognize him or you're like, man, I've seen this guy before. Well,
he
was doing drums for Tremendo Cinco, man. So it's so crazy how our paths have gone, how our musical journey has been, into where it's led up to this moment now where we're on a podcast talking with you guys and we're together, we're jamming again. The light looks very bright. We're very excited for the future. Like I said, we're in pre-production now. I feel that we already got 2 bangers ready to hit, to go in and record and lay it down for you guys to hear. So we're pretty excited about all that stuff, man. And it's been a crazy ride since the beginning of South Texas Homies, which came out in 2020. So it has just been like all these monumental situations, right?
Yes.
And so it's just to be where we are now. We're very fortunate. We're very blessed. And we're ready for the future to see what kind of damage we can do.
So you said you came out in 2020 and you guys didn't come out. You guys exploded onto the scene, bro. Let's just be real about it. You guys, as soon as you guys hit and started hitting the road and stuff like that, you guys, and I'm being serious because I'm from Houston. and Houston is becoming a hotbed for Tejano. We have so many clubs here in Houston that are doing Tejano now. It's crazy. And the one name that I kept hearing was South Texas Homies, Wallaceville Cook-Off, the big things. And you guys just took off with like a rocket, and you were everywhere. What did that mean to you as far as, seeing it, creating it, molding it, and then once you hit the stage and once you started, performing together, what was it like for you to just shoot the straight up, just go straight blow up like that?
Well, any time, I think when you're going to start a project, you're going to start a group, you never expect for that to happen, for sure.
Right.
So, and that's exactly what that was. We were like, what the hell's happening?
They embraced you. Absolutely.
Big time. And I'm very grateful for all the, the fans, the family we've created, throughout the years, with, while I was with Hometown, I was, I think, 12 years or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And, so when they say everything happens for a reason, it's very true, because all that 12 years that I was with them, I built, I don't know if this is going to sound wrong, but it kind of built a community around what I was doing on that stage. The people, they're cool with it. They like how I play, and which, I mean, I'll be the first to tell you, I'm not a great accordion player. I do what I do, and that's about it. But people, they like what I do, and I'm able to connect with people, and I think that's the greatest thing. Yes. And then, so whenever South Texas Homies, we came out, we, like you said, we kind of hit the floor running, and we weren't expecting that. To be honest with you, I was expecting a lot of backlash, and the total opposite happened. It was just like a tidal wave, like a tsunami of support, and it just, propelled us to where we are now. And we're just very grateful. With we won the Tejano Music Award. We got the Latin Grammy nomination.
That one.
It's just been crazy. So. Looking forward to what we've been able to do, what we've been able to accomplish, and what we've learned from things that we didn't do so well. It's just going to be an amazing journey now that we have Michael with us. He's a very, very strong vocalist. If you have not seen him on stage, once he gets in that groove and he's in that pocket, he just turns into not only a vocalist but an entertainer. And it's pretty cool to see that switch. I've never told Michael this, but there's a moment on stage when you look at him, there's a switch that flips, and you just kind of see him, like, it's crazy. Mike, I've never told you this, but you kind of get in the state where you just kind of like, you lean back and you're just like, yeah.
Man.
So.
Hey, and you know what? He's telling the truth, because I saw you guys over at Winters not too long ago, and it was funny because after you did the first hit, everybody's hanging out, everybody's drinking, mingling and getting to know, talking to people, and you see Mike's over there on the couch just sitting there by himself, right? And I was like, so I'm thinking, yeah, I'm like, what is he? I said, I guess he had a long trip, or he's just resting or whatever. And then next thing you know, he gets on stage and it's just like, boom, the lights are on and he turns the switch on and he just goes 1,000 miles until that set was done. He was just going 1,000. And the one thing I know, my brother, I'm being
interrupt you, man. But I was sick that day.
Oh yeah, you were sick.
Were you?
But yeah, I told the guys. I actually told Anthony, man. This is before we actually had conversations about me locking it in with the band.
Yeah.
And I'm all about prioritizing and scheduling. You know what I mean? So I told Anthony, I said, man, if you can get somebody to fill in, man, that'd be awesome, man. I was like, I'm looking for the weather. I was like, but if you can't, I'll do it. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. And the modo, pues we can't get nobody else. I te voy, vamos a recio.
But it worked, obviously.
COVID check, now that was good.
but I'm not kidding you, bro. As soon as you hit the stage, like, you were just sitting there, you could tell you were just like, either I thought he was just trying to get in his zone. Because I've met some people that are singers and they're like, I don't want to be around nobody. Nobody tell me anything. I don't want to talk for like 2 hours. I literally had a dude tell me one time when I did a show, he goes, I'm just letting you know, nobody's allowed to talk to me for the next 2 hours. I'm like, what? Okay. All right, bro. You go sit over there and you do your Indian, Usai, whatever you need. It's all good. So, but once he hit the stage, he turned, the lights went on, the mic, he just took over and he killed that whole show. And one thing I noticed was you guys all together as a group, even with him, you all vibed that night. The vibe was just, it was just you could tell the energy and everything, you fed off of each other. And that's the one I noticed the most, is you guys fed off that energy from each other, and it was nice to see.
Thank you, for sure, man. And that's a very important part of having a group, is the chemistry. Everybody has to get along. Everybody that's in the organization now, we kind of all have that mindset to where we don't want to settle for less. We want to go as far as we possibly can. The good Lord up above gave us these talents, and by God, we're going to do our best that we can with them. And I think just having the positivity, and it goes a long, long, long way. And and of course Mike brings that to the table too. He has his ideas, his thoughts, and I have yet to hear anything negative from him. So it's just everything's falling into place as the way it should be. Granted, it did take us a long time to really lock it in and say, hey, all right, Mike, you're our guy, let's rock and roll. It took us a while to get there to that point. And I think most of it is because I'm not a very, how should I say, like, I don't just make decisions on a whim like that. It's a thought process for me, and I have to take into consideration, hey, well, I just kind of try to look to the future. Of course, you never know what's going to happen, right? But
right.
You just try to foresee things, and just going with my heart and what it was telling me. I actually prayed upon it, and here we are. So now the ball's rolling. We're getting everything back in gear. We're building momentum. Shows are starting to get booked, and again, we're doing pre-production stuff, which is still hard because I think all of us, well, besides Mike and Javi, and they live there in Corpus. I'm about almost 3 hours away down in the valley. Lewis and Alex, they're 3 hours from Corpus, so it's so hard, for us to get together. So
no que me traes elote ni pateras ni nada del barrio.
Hey, I'm hungry.
My bad.
My bad.
No, but it's been a lot of fun, and that, like Mike said, he was sick, right? And then even prior to that, he had helped us out a few shows, but prior to him helping us out, he had been away from music, right, Mike? You've been away for a long time.
Man, it's been, I think, a total of, since I left, since we parted ways con Un Gran Placer with the Hometown Boys, it had been about 10 years.
Wow.
I mean, I would go and perform, con unos amigos míos, get in with the family, cantar unas rolas aquí, pero nada de consistency. You know what I mean? Nada de ser, esta es mi vida, lo voy a seguir. Sí, it was always in my heart, pero yo hice lo que yo tenía que hacer personalmente para mi vida, what was going on in my future, what I foresaw in my life as a human, right? Because we only get one opportunity. So when I did away with that chapter of my life, I went to go pursue other things. I went on vacations. Voy a lograr lo máximo de mi vida, trabajando, haciendo per diem, doing what God put me on my path to do, network and live, man. And so this came about de repente, and I'm there literally at work one day, and I'm like, wow. Okay. And but that's okay. That's what life is about, man.
Right.
Continuity of connections. I'm built off continuity, man. I'm a big believer in energy, and when I receive the calls, like, I mean, it's been a while. I'll go and help where I can. If I'm an asset to you and I can help you produce and you continue what you guys got going on, sure, why not? Pero, life brings about so many blessings, man. But I was able to maneuver some things here and there, you know, and make sure I have those conversations within the business of not only the band, but my life, right?
Right.
Yes.
And if it makes sense, and as Anthony mentioned, you pray on it, man. You know, we got to pray on that. You know, it's not what we want. You know, it's what God wants and where He ordains us to be at that moment. Y hay veces que lo vas a jalar y, man, I don't know if I should have done this. But you have to just, you're second guessing yourself, and you shouldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I believe with this phone call and how we're delivering everything right now, let's just take a step back and take it one day at a time. Like I said, Anthony, just take one day at a time, man. You know what I mean? And that's what we're doing. Pero we got 5 other guys total, right? So we got to make sure that the continuity stays consistent, you know, and communicate like every other business should, right?
Right.
And I think what Anthony's got going on here with Louis and Javier and Alex, and even the past members, you know, I think what it is just a matter of timing, you know, and if it works for you, it works for you. And if it doesn't, well, that's okay. You know, God has bigger plans for you regardless, man. But I think what he's got going on right now, it's a test in my own now, because I feel a big challenge. You know, it's been so long since I've been out of the game, man.
Yeah.
And personally, I take it as come on in, you know, let's get it on. You know what I mean? So, and I'm up for it. Man, what's that? You know, I got a challenge of being a father right now. You know what I mean? So to 2 beautiful boys, you know, and a wife to be, and man, I'm excited about that. But I'm also excited that she's a part of this endeavor of mine. You know what I mean? And I'm so happy for all the guys, because we've been apart for almost 10 years, man. And knowing that Anthony's got things going for him beautifully, spiritually with his wife and Javier and Alex and Louis, it's all about energy, man, positive movement, and I'm part of that. You know what I mean? So anything positive, I want to be a part of it, because that's what my kids are going to be looking up to. You know what I mean? Positive energy.
There you go.
If that's the legacy I leave behind, is my dad was positive regardless of what trial and tribulation came at him. And he foresaw that it was all good, baby. Let's rock and roll, man. Yeah. You know, so thank you, Anthony, for allowing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I can already tell one of the reasons you picked him up. I understand one of the reasons that you called him and said, "Hey, we want you to be a part of this." But what was it like? What was the process like for you to find somebody to be up front again and to you know, lead you guys and what, you know, what was some of the stuff that you were looking for that made you, I can already see it in Mike, but what was it that made you call him after all this time and, you know, trying to find somebody to be front man for the homies again?
Just looking for something different. Mike, if you listen to him sing and the songs that we've recorded, you know, when we're playing live, he sings them the way they're recorded, but in his own way. Like, he kind of does his own interpretation of it. And I think that's really good, because now he's not trying to copy something that's done. Like, he's doing it, but he's putting his own spin on it, man. And I think that's what I really, really like. Because I mean, that just shows his individuality, but at the same time, you know, he's that team player. His vocal is very strong, and he has his voice has a youthful sound to it, you know. And compared to, you know, what we had, you know, with Andrew, and not taking away anything from him, he did great. Where I appreciate as far as he took us, I you know, very grateful. But it's just different from that, and that's kind of what we were going for.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to kind of say something that I met y'all a while back, and I was telling X-Ray earlier, is you gave me my first interview ever, and I was so nervous. I was kind of a little bit starstruck because, I mean, look who I was interviewing. Sorry, my light went out. I knew I was going to do that. You know, I was interviewing, you know, award-winning group, and I was just so nervous. And I remember once we got through it, I chugged a beer real quick, and I was like, man, they were so nice to me, And yeah, when I first heard who y'all were, I was like, South Texas Homies, and I love the original Hometown Boys. Like that's my favorite band of all times. And then when I heard y'all come out, I was like, okay, well, let me go listen. I fell in love with y'all right away. Right away, I fell in love with y'all. And then
thank you.
Have it full circle to where I got to interview you. And it was my first interview. It was a really cool experience. And hearing that you decided to take time to make your decision, I respect you for that, because it is a business decision. And you also brought in your faith to make sure you are making the right decision. A lot of people don't do that. So I really admire you for that. The business side of it, your faith, and you put it all together, and it's working out perfectly. I think Michael is a great addition to the South Texas Homies. And then meeting him here tonight, and I can't wait to go see you perform, in person. You had a good reminder, Mike, that, to bring God into it, to also have him come along with you on this journey. And it's funny that you said that you have been out of it for about 10 years. I hear that, now that I'm doing podcasts and I interview a lot of artists, I hear that a lot from the women. So to hear that you stepped away for so long to go, quote unquote, do life and raise a family and everything, come back, it's kind of unique to hear a man say that in this industry, because you hear it all the time from the females. Yeah. They started very young in the industry. They left to go get married, have kids, and they're back in the scene now. But that's actually a male in this industry doing it. So that's kind of like a unique thing to you, is coming back, and you're coming back strong. And look who you came back with, South Texas Homies, baby.
Yeah. It's been a beautiful journey, man. Life for me has been great, and I'm glad. I mean, obviously, I'm talking to 3 human beings here who are alive today. So God has definitely showed me the way, right?
Yes.
But no, I mean, life goes by so fast. I know that.
For sure.
You're talking about 10 years ago. Woo wee.
We were all skinnier back then, I think.
Yeah. But
I don't know. I might have been bigger.
Hey, real quick. Only Barbie would bring up how big you were, how small you were 10 years ago.
I used to weigh 210 pounds, so I've been there.
Hold on, real quick. The rest of us, we don't want to remember that, Barbie. We're just, if you didn't see the looks, they were like, hey, we don't talk about that.
He's throwing numbers out there, bro.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera off.
Kill the interview, Barbie. God dang. Real quick. I like to do this on every show because I like to acknowledge all our people that are listening on TejanoLive.com and the people that are checking us out on Facebook. We got Ricky Duran from HoustonTejanoHits.com here in Houston, Texas. We got James Munoz, Jammin' James from Winter's Bar, awesome DJ. Samuel Lopez. We got Sabrina Hernandez. Shout out to you. Thank you for tuning in. Then we have Norma Salazar, George Salazar, very, very talented artist out of Holland, Michigan, out in the Midwest. Then we've got Sonia Martinez. Ooh, she said, no se oye.
Hi, Sonia.
Cesar, I'm not going to say the other part. Tex-Mex, I'm not saying all of that stuff. But hello, Cesar. Shout out to my boy, Vic MC Frijole out of Houston, Texas. We got Martin Ramos. Susan Solis out of Amarillo, Texas. We got Kendra Muniz out of San Antonio, Texas. Roland Martinez, the DJ, the world's tallest DJ. I don't know if you know Roland Martinez. The world's tallest DJ. He's my partner here with TejanoLive.com. We also have La Boricua, Miss Nissa Roman. I tell everybody about her. She is a Puerto Rican. She transplanted from New York to Seguin, Texas.
Some arroz con pollo.
Arroz con pollo. That's right. And she will tell you that. She'll be the first one to tell you that. She
con banana.
Yeah, and she's a part, bro. And I'm gonna tell you right now, she's at every event and everything for TejanoLive.com and all that stuff. So I appreciate her. Shout out to Nikki Nicole Cavazos out of Dallas, Texas. She is the manager for the Supernova Christy Lux. Very, very talented artist that's taking over at Tejano World. So shout out to them. Thank you guys for tuning in. Lupe Lescano, Toledo, Ohio's in the house, bro. We got a whole bunch of people tonight. Y'all brought out everybody.
We got the Cajunta Cats in the house too. Cajunta Cats in the house too.
We got one. Juan M. Ariaga. We got, let's see, we got the Conjunto Cats, Lucy Reyes checking us out. We had Jessica Marie. Thank you for tuning in. Y'all got it. We got Ava and Rebecca Lucero. They said, saludos, Anthony from Lake Jackson, Texas. Last time I saw you was in Clute, Texas when you was with the Hometown Boys. Also seen you in Freeport when you played an accordion battle with Jaime, Dianda, and Sonny.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll never forget that night. It broke my heart when I saw Sonny kick his accordion down the steps. I was like, no.
Then we have Doriela Santelan. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys all for tuning in here. We got the South Texas homie. We got the newest edition, Mike Gutierrez, Anthony Trevino. Thank you guys, Yolanda Barron, Lee Garza out of Funky Town, Fort Worth, Texas, Nicole Trevino Ibarra, Chris Gonzalez from Atlantic Band down in the Valley también. Thank you so much for tuning in, all you guys. Bro, y'all brought everybody out today. I'm normally done within like 2 minutes. I got roll calls like we don't have to be doing
It's
like
Monday. It's Monday. What are y'all doing, man?
Yeah. Hey, a big shout out to everybody watching, man. We really appreciate it. Shout out to Conjunto Cats, Sonia, my sister, all my family watching. My Marie, she's watching. Hi. She's in the next room. She's all up in the series right now on Netflix. But no, thanks everybody for watching, man. We appreciate it.
So go ahead, Mike.
If y'all don't mind, real quick, man. I told my brother I'd send him a shout out. That's my mentor in life, man. This goes out to my brother Robert Riojas. He is at Fort Bliss right now with the 5th Armored Brigade. Awesome. He's a major in the Army.
Yes.
He's going about 30 years, man, and he's going for Lieutenant Colonel coming up. He served with various units and passed diplomas with the 82nd Airborne Division back in the late 80s, early 90s.
Wow, man.
Going out to all my military veterans and active serving women, man.
Thank you for your service.
Love you guys, man. That's what I got. You know, Pasco, Texas right now, Fort Bliss.
Shout out to Fort Bliss and everybody out there and all the military vets and everybody serving active duty right now. Thank you guys for what you do. We could not do what we do without you guys. It all starts with them. It all starts with them. Shout out to Dave Villa and Grupo Serfia, also out there. So shout out to you guys. So when you decided to depart from where you were and start this band, Anthony, what was it like for you to decide to just kind of start from scratch from what you've been doing, especially a successful band like it was?
Well, I think first off, I didn't decide to depart. I was fired. So that in itself plays a huge role.
The reason I ask is because I want to hear the story and I want to let everybody know where you are today.
Well, no, for sure. When all that happened, it was kind of rough at first because in my mind, I was a lifer, right? Like I was going to be in hometown until I died or couldn't play no more or some shit. And then, when that happened, it was just like, okay, so
what now?
What happens here, And I talked to my wife. I was like, you know what? I think I'm done. I think this is my exit. It's a shitty way to exit, but it is what it is. And then that whole incident with Bobby, he had that accident. So before that accident even happened, another band was going to happen. The time frame, I don't know what that time frame was looking like. Hey, Jaeger just sent me an email. I don't know what that time frame was, but Bobby had already talked to Lewis and I, and he had asked me. He was like, "Hey, man, if I start another band, will you go with me?" And I was like, hell yeah, Bobby. Bobby's had my back, throughout the whole time I was with Hometown. And so me and him were very close. We worked hand in hand together, creating graphics for album covers or whatever it was we were doing. So Once I got let go, he was still just kind of, well, he took it very hard. He was very upset, and then he was just like, "Hey, you know, you guys do that project." So me and Lewis were talking about it, which Lewis is a Bajo player. Shout out to Louis. What up, Louis?
What up, Louis?
So we were just kind of like, we didn't know if we were going to do it or not. Because in my mind, I was like, man, nobody's going to understand that Bobby had asked us to do this. And even if I did say this at the very beginning, which I never did, would people believe me? You know what I mean? They would just be, oh, this guy's making shit up. You know, he's just whatever, right? So we just kind of thought about it for a while because we're, again, you know, we're just afraid of the backlash. You know what I mean? We could just start a band and, you know, with high hopes and then it not go anywhere, you know, and in my mind, I was like, well, I should just stay home. But we ended up, you know, going forward with it. And we were like, you know what, we just grab the bull by the horns and see what happens, you know, and a few phone calls led to another. I ended up talking with Jorge Marroquin from M Group Music, he's still our label, our record label. Huge shout out to Marroquin family because once all that happened, he was one of the phone calls too about me starting a project, and you know, and of course they had my back. You know, they were going to back me up. So I kind of had that I guess that card in my back pocket because I was like, okay, if I start a band, at least I have a place to record now, or we have a place to record now. So we just kept thinking about it, and finally we're like, you know what, we're gonna do it. So we did it. We came up with the name, the logo. I designed the logo, and from there it was just hell on wheels from the very beginning, from the inception. You know, we got our first booking. We recorded an album. The album came out. Bookings started flowing in. I mean, we were booked like crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like from day one, boom, the year was already booked.
Wow.
But then here comes COVID. And COVID was like running 100 miles an hour into a brick wall.
Yep.
But on the flip side of that, COVID kind of helped us because since everybody couldn't go nowhere, there wasn't shit to do but listen to new music. So when we came out, that helped our album sales. Like it just crazy.
Sure.
And then after COVID ended, momentum picked back up, and you know, and we did a lot. We did a lot in a short amount of time, and then you know, Andrew departs. You know, he wants to do his own thing, which, you know, it is what it is. So that kind of just put us at a halt because again, I just needed to process things and what do we do moving forward? You know, one thing that when a change happens, it's very important and vital that you do not go backwards.
Yes.
You know, you have to move forward, and figuring all that out and again, praying on it, you know, really thinking, analyzing, what are we going to do? How can we do it? What are we going to do to make things better than what they were? You know, and here we are with Michael Gutierrez.
You can see him already. He was like,
no, hey, man, I'm grateful, man. You know, you're talking about, I've been in you were talking about COVID, Anthony, and God bless everybody. Going back to Bobby, man, you know, may he rest in peace, man. He's a good friend of mine, good friend of Anthony's. A lot of time together. And
which I do believe today is the anniversary of his passing.
Oh,
wow. Wow.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Hey. Wow.
Okay, then and that's why I talk about timing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. This is a tribute to him, right? You know, we're honoring him.
A tribute to Bobby, man. Mr. Green-eyed, hazel-eyed, man. Beautiful soul, man. That guy was a very humble being, and he was a listener. You know what I mean? And I know Anthony can attest to that, man. They spent a lot of time together on the road, but may he rest in peace, and thank him for the opportunity, because he was a very well listening individual. He gave me an opportunity, him and Roman, you know, good souls, man. Going to what you were talking about, COVID, Anthony, I remember not being able to come to the States because I was on an island, you know. Shout out to my people from the VI St. Croix, baby. You know what I mean? But man, I spent 2 years of my life in St. Croix. So if there's anybody from the VI tuning in, if you've been to St. Croix, St. Thomas, St. John, I love you. And that's where my peace comes from, man. But going to COVID, it shut a lot down. And that's when I was peeping game, man, with a lot of the industry, because I was out there, you know, working. And I saw how things were evolving, you know, with the whole FaceTime and the TikToking, and the game was just changing. And I wasn't involved with any of it, you know, but I was intrigued because, hey, I was spending about 14 to 15 hours of my time boot up and work, you know. I couldn't come home. They said, hey, you come home, you ain't gonna work. I said, no, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get it, you know what I mean? But it trained me, so I get what you're saying, Anthony. It changed the game and evolved, and guess what? To this day, we're still interacting that way, and I love it. It is what it is, man. That's the way times change, man. Whatever, you turn a negative into a positive. Period. That's the way I see things, man. I mean,
and for sure,
y'all did a good thing, man.
Hey, so right now I want to get into some music real quick to get everybody, because I know we got some people that like to you know, dance and tap their feet. Kind of like Barbie.
Already play some music.
No, we got to get something for Barbie to dance to, because she likes to. If you ever seen Barbie, boy, she likes to dance, and she will be on that dance floor the entire night. So right now we're getting some music right now here on TejanoLive.com. It's H-Town's All the Way Up podcast.
Es que ya no me quieres y andas preguntando a ver si tengo otro amor. Que ya no me quieres y andas preguntando a ver si tengo otro amor. Entonces, ¿cómo te entiendo? Si me andas buscando, tal vez lo harás por ardor. ¿Qué te importan mis quereres si con mi dinero yo a ti te compré tu amor? Si conmigo ya vendiste, ya no me molestes, fue tuyo el error. Déjame tranquilo, no me andes
Mike took off, went to go dance.
buscar tu amante que quiera tu amor. Alguien ya conmigo, tú lo perdiste. Y en la revancha no me curará.
No.
Tranquilo, no me andes rogando. Buscar a tu amante que quiera tu amor. Ay, conmigo, tu albur lo perdiste y en la revancha no me curarás.
Oh, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's the HowToLive.com. It's H-Town's All the Way Up podcast with the one and only, the South Texas homie, Mr. Anthony Trevino and Michael Gutierrez. He's back, ladies and gentlemen. He's back. I like saying that. Mike is back, bro.
Mike is back after a 10-year hibernation.
Hanging out in the Virgin Islands and everything. Dang, bro. You literally in the Virgin Islands. We're going to have to cut him off in a little while.
Well, well, we're having a little bit of lighting issues here in the rancho.
From the islands to the rancho.
But let me tell you what, though, this is exactly how it was when I was in St. Croix, too. I'd be like this, freezing.
There you go.
Oh, there it goes again. He just said that too. That's what's funny.
Yeah. So Anthony, you guys are getting ready to start the new project and everything. What is it? What does it mean to you to get in the studio again to start your next project and with Mike there now? What does it mean to you to get back in and put some stuff down?
The words that come to my mind are kick ass.
Oh, I love it.
Like, because I think it's very important when it comes to song selection, what exactly we're going to record, especially having a new vocalist. It's it has to be well thought out. You just can't go in there and record whatever. It's not gonna, I don't know, or at least to me, we just can't do that. So picking songs that are gonna tug on the heart a little bit, a song that's gonna make you open up another cold one, things like that. I think are very important.
I need one of those songs. Yeah, I need one of those songs.
I second that.
And just a very good introduction CD album for Mike. You know what I mean? I think we had our 2 albums that we did, which It's Time, which is the first album, and then Una Promesa was the second, and now getting ready for the third. People, it may be it's going to be a change. It's gonna be different. The foundation of it is as solid as ever, for sure. Mikey's vocal, there's no doubt in my mind that it's not going to be solid. You know what I mean? Mike's going to come in and it's just going to be badass. You know what I mean? And I'm very excited.
Are you nervous, Mikey? Are you nervous, Mikey?
So what does it mean for you back in the studio, Mike, after all this time? And
man, the last time I was in the studio was probably about 2014, but I always record myself when I'm at work too. So I don't know, maybe yesterday. But I
don't want to know what you record. Not just kidding.
That's the beauty of life, man. I mean, like you mentioned earlier, Anthony, right? Going back to what we say is being better than what we were yesterday. Coming back and being able to self-critique and being accountable, holding yourself accountable for your mistakes, and introducing those to your team members, man. That's the most important thing for me. And one thing was important to me is coming back from so many years being out of the industry was telling Anthony, hey man, look, I'm willing to do this, but be upfront with me because I come from an industry. I've been in this music industry since I was a kid. And one thing I got scolded, you know, for lacking power, whether it be on a vocal or a drum beat. I got scolded, you know, so I just want, you know, transparency. You know what I mean? If I can be honest with you, you should be honest with me. You know, if I'm lacking in a certain area, it's not that, hey man, you know, it is what it is. It's business. It's nothing personal, man. If you take this personal, you have some self-development to do within yourself. And I'll pray for you on that. And there's nothing wrong with that. We all come from different backgrounds. We all come from different nurturing. And I think that's what, not to get, not to get too crazy on life itself. But what I'm saying is I think humans, we all come from different backgrounds, different upbringings, but you yourself need a self-check. Look in the mirror and see, okay, I've been through this.
Yes.
I was developed this way, but you don't have to continue that progress of how you was upbringing, man. Change it. And that's the problem with adults. I'm not calling nobody out as an adult.
Preach.
No bullying, man, because I have 2 kids of my own, man. You know what I mean? And we're gonna fall. There's no such word as failure. You feel me? You do fall. But like my son says, ladder, daddy, ladder. Amen. Ladder.
There you go.
Oh, that is so cute.
You see what I'm saying?
I have ladders all over my house because I can't reach shit.
But you gotta use them.
That.
You gotta use them, though. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta use
them. You feel me?
Yes.
It's a stepping stone. What Anthony went through with coming from HCB to starting South Texas Homies, what I went through with my past, regardless with music or work, you know, whatever it may be, you have to look at life that way, man. And I think if you utilize the analogy of that and put God first, you ain't gonna fail. I mean, I'm sorry, man. I'll help anybody. I'm not perfect. I'll help anybody. You want to come to my door, you call me and we'll sit through it and we'll work through it together. But you got to be positive, man. I just feel like the industry needs a little bit more of that.
Oh, yeah. And the industry needs to work together. That's some of the stuff that...
a little bit more faith.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be all right. We'll be all right, man. You know, but Anthony's got some good things going on, man. And I think life's too short, you know, to be angry, man, and to be envious. We're human.
Yes. Yes.
But you know we're human. So I encourage everybody who's witnessing this right now, because you invited me to your call, so I'm gonna utilize my platform.
There you go.
What I'm getting at is this, man. The day you do feel any kind of envy coming your way, or you feel envious or any kind of anger, man, just pray. Don't dwell on that anger, man. Don't feed that energy, man. Pray, man. You know what I'm saying? Sure. That's it. Call it out, and let's get together, man. Unite and be strong, man. Because we all have all these musicians that we looked up to, man. Don La Rosa, Angel Flores, you name it. Those are our icons. We idolize those guys, man, as kids.
Mm-hmm.
And we all think.
Yes,
so
yes.
Be humble, man.
Hey.
Oh no, Mike, come back.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you something right now. We need more artists in this business, in the Tejano industry, in music business, period, that are willing to speak out and put that out there, because not a lot of people.
Hold on. The devil was trying to challenge me, man.
Yeah, he was like,
ooh,
no.
Hey, I was just telling.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, DJ.
Go ahead.
It said the devil said something went wrong. I said, no, sir. Something just went right. I clicked on that. No, sir. See,
that's hilarious.
No, in this household, it's all positive vibes, baby.
There you go.
Let me get back, because the devil's trying to cut me off. I said, no, sir. Hold on, man. We're going to cut it short on my end, but I just want to feed you guys this, man. I don't care what it is you're going through in life, business, personal, financial, I don't care. just keep it short and simple, man. Thank God you're alive, man. Someone passed away today.
There you go.
Someone's fighting for the life today. I ain't gonna be cliche on it because y'all see the memes every day. Y'all got them Facebook and y'all be there like, oh, come on, man.
Reach on it, brother. Hey, say it one more time. I go to church.
Positive energy, baby. Come on in. The water's fine.
Hey.
Come on, man.
No, Mike, when you cut off, I was telling Anthony and Patricia. We need more.
Okay,
we need some more artists that are willing to speak like this and put it out there and let people know, because a lot of artists and a lot of fans kind of put artists on a different level. They look at them different. They don't look at them as human beings. They don't look at them as dads. They don't look at them as fathers, mothers, children, stuff like that. So to have somebody like you to come out that have done with you what you've done, lived the way you lived, you, Anthony, and I can see the energy with you and Mike now, and I'm like, now I know why he picked. I'd have picked him in. I'd have called him anyway and said, "Bro, I need you," because you in this business, radio, being a musician, being a person in life, you need somebody like that in your corner, because you could be having the worst day in the world, and it takes 5 minutes to talk to somebody like Mike, and you forget about it. That's what we need in this. That's what we need in this world, and that's what we need more of. So thank you so much for coming on, Mike. Bro, you touched me today. I know that.
For sure, man. It's crazy because you just see so much negativity, man. All this,
yes,
especially on social media. You know, something goes wrong, somebody posts about it, and then you have 20 other people that don't have anything to do with what happened commenting on it. You know what I mean? And it's just like it's stupid.
And the other part is, you get people that hear one story and they act like the Emmitt Smith running for 100 touchdowns with it to about 10, 20 different people. And then by the time
my Dallas Cowboy fan.
Oh, here we go.
And the next thing you know, that's why I wanted to ask you the question I did earlier, is because I want people to hear it from you. I hate the social media thing sometimes where people go on and they hear a story. Oh, I saw this over on the other page, and so it's got to be true because it was on Facebook. Everything's got to be true because they heard it on Facebook. Facebook is the biggest liar in the world, everybody. Unless you're watching the H-Towns podcast right now, and you know, this is true gospel right here. So, you know, what you hear right here is a true story, and it's what's going down. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Go ahead.
And I welcome anybody, any day. If y'all want to see the real me, which is the real me, come on and have some barbecue one day, man. Shoot, I'm ready.
Hey, don't tell Patricia that. She'll be in the car driving down there tomorrow.
I will.
Yeah,
we love to eat, man. My lady makes some bomb potato salad, though, man.
Oh, yes.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Yes.
Prove it.
No, but
potato salad.
And I'll
bring the spoon.
Hey, like,
don't forget the bread.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, there's going to be somebody's watching it live right now, and they're going to go back and say, you know what? Anthony Trevino and Michael Gutierrez, they're not even playing no more. They're making potato salad and barbecue.
That's it.
We're making America fat again.
I'm down with that.
But a healthy, happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sure.
Man, this is awesome. I love this. So, you know, you're getting back in the studio, all that other stuff. Mike, what's it like for you to get back in the studio, but to get back on the stage again, my brother? Because, like I said, when I first saw you at Winters, and you know you were under the weather, everything. Now I know why you were sitting there. You look like you were lonely. You were like just sitting there, and then all of a sudden you hit the stage. The lights come on. You light up. You and Anthony are going back and forth, and you put on one hell of a show for everybody. And I still have people that come up every Friday and ask us when you guys are coming back. So, and we'll get to that here in a minute.
Yeah, X-Ray, man. I don't know. I'm a different breed, man. I'm sorry. And I was just raised different. I took what I was raised with. Mama raised me, and the mentors I had in my life that were musical influences in my life, such as my uncle, my dad, and whatnot. My sister was a big influence in my life. So person. I take all that energy and I say, hey, what do I need to do to make myself be successful for the guys, right? But for myself. So I put myself apart. But I'm just different, man. I don't know. Everybody's got their own, thing to do, man. I just roll with the punches, man. It is what it is. If you call me out there and one day I lose my voice, I'm gonna make it is what it is. I'm gonna show you, It is what it is. I'm gonna like get up there and rock and roll, man. I could be dog dead, but you never know when your time comes. So if I'm going down stage and Lord believes it, I'm gonna let it all out.
You're gonna go down
and that's the energy, man. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to just,
Sorry about
I'm
that.
ready. And I told Anthony, man, when we first got on, I said, hey, I just want to record, dude. I want my boys to grow up, one day. If God forbid something happens to me, man, they got another recording of me from the past that I don't know I was younger, but if I'm coming back out of so-called retirement, I guess, because I put myself there. But I want them to hear, hey, chinga ese pinche viejo está cabrón. You know what I mean? And that might not be everybody's cup of tea, man. You know what I'm saying? But
we never are.
We never are. Man. I'm my son's cup of tea, man. I'm my wife's
There you
cup
go.
of tea. You feel me?
Yes.
What I'm brewing here in the kitchen's God sent. You know what I mean?
There you go.
That tea bag is from God. What I got brewing right now, that's all love, dude. And that's my energy here. So I can't be shaken, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like,
there you go.
Ain't nothing. My mama set me up for success, bro. You feel me?
Yes.
Motion, positive energy, and I'm here to contribute, pass on them vibes on to these guys here so we can get a successful run at life and make sure that, hey, whatever we got going on, we do it successfully. And like I always tell everybody, you sit on the couch every day, right? And guess what? And I'm being positive about this. I'm being positive. Don't take everything I'm taking being there, oh, he just did all that, and now he's doing that. And what I'm getting at is this. Humbly saying, if you do not like the channel you're watching when you sit on the couch, change the channel.
Cámbialo.
I'm just saying.
There you go. Look at Anthony.
Being as humble as can be, I'm sorry.
There you go.
But keep it on H-Sounds All the Way Up podcast. Just keep it.
Yeah. I'm just being humble, man. But I'm ready to get back in the studio, DJ. I'm ready.
I'm ready to hear what you got, brother, because all this energy you got, I know the album's gonna be fire.
Yeah.
So I can't wait.
Man, I'm about to be sexy back on the microphone.
Damn, my man.
Oh.
He said,
hey,
my man.
I tell my wife that all the time, as you be ready, because I'm about to.
Hey, real quick, I want to send a shout out to all the guys listening, man. To Luis Flores, Alejandro Elias, Javier Torres, of course, our wives, our spouses, girlfriends, whatnot. Thank you, lovely ladies. We love y'all. Also, a huge shout out to our South Texas homie crew, which is Teddy, Lex, Alan. Man, we got a phenomenal team.
Alan,
yeah, we got a phenomenal team. We're so lucky to be surrounded by the guys that we're surrounded by. That even up to those guys, the crew. Their goal is for us to be as comfortable as possible when we show up. Yeah. So it's just we have nothing to worry about. We get on stage, we do what we got to do, and those guys are just as positive as well, man. It's so crazy. It's so crazy, and we're just beyond blessed to have the team that we have, even from the record label, Marroquin family, and then Ali B as well. And we're just very, very fortunate, very, very fortunate. And we're ready for this coming Saturday, man.
Oh yeah,
that's right. So let everybody know where you're going to be this Saturday.
This Saturday, there's a huge party happening at El Social with the South Texas homies. And also in the house is going to be the Tejano boys making their way back to Houston. Yes. So it's going to be an awesome show. Huge shout out to Oscar. Oscar was helping us out a lot while we were down as well. So huge shout out to him, Oscar. Guys. Also, Lázaro Perez. Huge shout out to Lázaro Perez.
Wow.
He bailed us out as well.
Lázaro.
We did he went with us all the way to. We drove past Lubbock. We were on the other side of Lubbock to go do a show, man. And
Lubbock,
he stepped
Texas.
up. He filled in, man, and he did vocals. So very
How
grateful
awesome.
to Lázaro. Yeah. So yeah, this Saturday, man, it's gonna be an awesome party. You know, we're looking forward to it. It's actually Mike's first public show as a South Texas homie. So we definitely are bringing a lot of energy. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot
I just
of fun.
might have to show up. I just might have to show up. I'm calling.
Come on by.
I'm gonna call him and tell him I'm sorry, but I got to cancel. I can't travel out of town. The homies are in town. That's exactly how the phone call's gonna go. Y'all think I'm playing? I'm calling the dude.
Yeah.
I can't make it. The homies are in town. So real quick. Go ahead.
My bad. Special shout out to Mikey Mike, man. Mikey Mike.
Yes, Mike.
Yes, Mikey Mike.
He's had our back since day one, man. He's very grateful to Mikey Mike and everything that he's done for us. Really appreciate you, Mike. So it's going to be an awesome show this Saturday, man. Social. We will have some merch. It's going to be a party, man. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So with that being said, we're going to get you guys ready and get your feet moving. Here goes another one from the South Texas homies right here on H-Town's All the Way Up podcast.
Woo.
I like that song.
It is a good one, right?
Hoy por fin decidí dejarte libre a ti. Ya no encuentro aquel dolor al partir un gran amor y ahora sufras mucho. El tiempo a mí me enseñó imposible no será amarnos para siempre, nunca se logrará, aunque a ti te lastima cuando te acuerdas de todo, de aquellos lindos tiempos tan bonitos que fueron. El tiempo a mí me enseñó imposible no será amarnos para siempre, nunca se logrará. Aunque a ti te lastima cuando te acuerdas de todo, de aquellos lindos tiempos tan bonitos que fueron. El tiempo a mí me enseñó imposible no será amarnos para siempre, nunca se logrará.
Oh, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's the HuddleLive.com. It's H-Town's All the Way Up podcast. And if you're under a rock and you don't know who the South Texas homies are, we're going to introduce them to you right now.
Oh yes.
Come on in. The water's fine.
It's a perfect 75 degrees.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So
Those of you that don't know who we are the South Texas Homies. We've been around for about 3 years now. For those of you that are wanting to know how to reach out to us for bookings, you can call Universal Latin, which they're our management company, at 830-480-2470. Okay, so again, for bookings, please call or text 830-480-2470. And of course, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, TikTok, we're on MySpace. So hit us up, man. We try to make ourselves available. Also, you can check us out on the southtexashomies.com. We have our website there, and we try to update it as much as possible.
There you go. So what dates besides El Social this weekend, what other dates do you have coming up? What are you going to be in San Antonio the following weekend?
Yes, we will be at Market Square on the 16th.
Okay.
We are playing the main stage. We will actually be at Market Square. Okay, so we're doing the Spring Fest show,
okay.
Not the other shows that are going on. We'll be at Spring Fest. We play from 9:30 to 11 on the main stage at Market Square. So you guys want to join us, head on out there. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we got that. And then the following weekend, we're going to be in Pleasanton. We're doing a show with Ramon Ayala. After that, we got Billy Bob's coming up for a Conjunto Festival in April. I want to say April 28th. What else we got? Yeah, just check the website.
I got a date. I do know one for sure. We're going to check and make sure. But you guys are supposed to be here in Houston, Texas, May 26th, I believe, the day before Labor Day, over at Winter's Bar, Pasadena, 6915 Spencer Highway. I work there, so I'm going to plug it as much as I can.
For sure.
My brother, I'm going to tell you right now, and Patricia, this has been the funnest interview I've done so far. I appreciate you. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for agreeing to be on and all that stuff. I know you guys are busy. It takes time away from your family. You guys are on the stage and performing, and that takes enough time. But for you guys to come and do this little podcast out of Houston, Texas, I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, my brother. It's been an honor to sit down and chat with you guys. Mike, it's been more than an honor, my brother. Your energy, just speaking from the heart, speaking the truth. I know you're going to pick up some new fans, and for all the other ones, you better get on board. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it like that.
Hey, I appreciate you, Miss Patricia. Thank you so much for everything. Thanks for reaching out, being so humble. DJ Rick, I appreciate you guys. Anthony, you already know, man. That's what we're here for, man. At the end of the day, we got one love, one life, man. So if we can spread any kind of positivity and continuity your way, hey, we're here for it. Reach out any day of the week, man. What you see on camera, aunque estoy muy feo aquí, me quieren en la casa. Hey, I'm handsome here, and that's what it counts. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to tell you is, ask about me. Ask about me. Hey, at the home, man, I'm working on patience here at the home. That's a personal thing. You know what I'm saying? And
don't forget the potato salad.
Yes. Right about that potato salad. Hey.
I'm telling you, someone's going to show up at your house one day and put you to test.
My lady going to sell them plates too. Come on. No, hey, but this is the vibe that we have at home. You know what I'm saying? So
yes,
I want to transpire that with my lady and vice versa and the kids, man. And one thing I got to say, man, is just, hey, this is for all the kids around the world, man. Stop the bullying, man. Yeah. And this goes for adults too, man. So keep the positive continuity around, man. Hug each other, man. Listen to each other, man. And let's make it move, man. That's it.
There you go. Man,
I'm done with that. On that note, I'm done. And God bless you guys. Stay blessed, stay motivated, and stay hydrated. Come on, man.
Hey, I'm definitely gonna cancel that gig I got this Saturday.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You're more than welcome, man. I'll pay your fee to get in. I'll buy your first 10 drinks.
I'm with the band.
Yeah. Hey, what about me?
You
got me.
He said he got all
the potato salad. I'll bring a bowl of potato salad.
He said he's got all the buckets of water you can drink.
God bless you guys. I love you all, man.
With that being said, I got one more song I want to play for you guys. You guys can stick around for just a little bit longer. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the South Texas homie with Mike Gutierrez, Anthony Trevino, that Barbie chick, DJ X-Ray. Thank you for tuning in. We got one more song. We can't leave without playing this one. Oh.
I love that song, man.
Yeah.
That boy get me moving, man.
Por casualidad recuerdas mis besos. Sé que vas a llorar al ver que estás tan lejos de los brazos aquellos que te hicieron mujer, a los que abandonaste por un falso querer. Si por casualidad piensas regresar, yo te doy un consejo. No piensas que es igual, la vida me enseñó a no ser tan perfecto. Si por casualidad me llegas a encontrar, vas a llorar por eso.
No llores.
Big cry baby.
Hey, I'm in Julian's music room right now, bro.
Huh?
I'm in Julian's music room.
Hey, play the drums.
So hurry up.
Si por casualidad piensas regresar, yo te doy un consejo. No piensas que es igual, la vida me enseñó a no ser tan perfecto. Si por casualidad me llegas a encontrar, vas a llorar por eso. Y hay otra en tu lugar, ni me acuerdo de ti, ni menos de tus besos.
Man, that accordion player can play, can't he? Yes. Oh, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's the HowLive.com. It's H-Town's All the Way Up podcast. Once again, we want to thank Mr. Anthony Trevino and Michael Gutierrez of the South Texas homies for joining us here tonight. Thank you so much, bro. I'm going to tell you right now, it's been an honor. Thank you guys so much for spending some time with us. Once again, Anthony, I'm going to give the floor to you real quick so you can throw out all that information one more time. Get the numbers out, everything. Solo, let's go, my brother.
Hey, man, thank you so much for having us on your show, man. It's been an honor and a pleasure. We've had a lot of fun, to be honest with you. I did not expect to be on here for over an hour. Which,
Ya me meo.
The time flew, man, but it's in a good way. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you to all the viewers. Thank you for all the comments. I was trying to reply on here. It didn't let me, but big shout out to everybody. Thank you guys so much for all the positive feedback. If you guys are looking to book the South Texas homies, you can call 830-480-2470. Okay, it's 830-480-2470. Shoot them a call or shoot them a text, whichever. We are on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok. We're on I was gonna say MySpace. We're there too. We're on man. What's another? Oh my God. It's a little bonito, the little ghost. I cannot
Instagram, Snapchat, and Instagram.
Snapchat, that one.
It's mucho icons, güey.
Yeah, man. So we're there. Of course, SouthTexasHomies.com. Check us out, man. And we're looking forward to being in a city near you guys. thank you guys for all the love and support. We cannot thank you guys enough. It's been an amazing journey. Thank you guys so much. We love you guys.
Thank you too, Mike. Real quick, I'm going to give you the floor también, brother. Take it away.
Man, thank you so much, Patricia, DJ X-Ray. I appreciate the love. Anthony, thank you so much for calling me on a Monday. I always say Monday motivation, baby. That's what it is. So I appreciate everybody who tuned in tonight. Whether you a friend, a fan, a brother from another mother, man, sister from another mister, man. God bless you guys. Chase your goals, chase your dreams, take a step back, reevaluate your situation in life, man. And don't be negative, and don't let that negative energy consume you. Be positive, stay blessed, stay motivated, stay hydrated. South Texas Homies, live Saturday at El Social, Mikey Mike in promotions in the Bigs, baby. Let's go.
Man, that dude's motivated.
It was good.
Bro, you guys.
Mic drop.
Hey, watch. He exits the screen.
Damn it, boy.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
That was good.
ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in to the H-Towns All the Way Up podcast here on TejadaLive.com. Make sure you're in the house this Saturday night. Catch the South Texas Homies live at Social Mikey Mike Promotions. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As we say it every time, thank you. God bless. Until next time, we will catch you on the flip side.